Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Bleulotus.Gardens. My name is Blue Phoenix. Welcome. If you're new here, I make plant videos from my found knowledge, and then also I share updates on what I do behind the scenes of my plant shop, Bleulotus.Gardens. So I own Bleulotus.Gardens. We are a small home-based plant shop. Been going great. I've been really busy. There's a lot of new things that are coming up. So this is a quick intro before the little video. But yes, thank you all so much also for staying with us for so long and being a channel subscriber. So thank you so much. In today's video, it's going to be a plant chores video. So it's going to be a little chatty, and then we're just going to be repotting my philodendron gloriosum zebra into leca. We'll be doing a lot of little store things as well. So I hope that's something that you like. Stay tuned. It might be a lengthy video, but I'll be chatting throughout, talking to you all about the plants I like, what's been working for me, the new updates on how things are for substrates. So I've learned a lot and I've applied it to my shop, so I hope that you like it. And if you want to browse my shop, be free to check it out. It'll be linked down below. We have a lot of things, and then probably by the time that I have uploaded this video, we also have included merchandise as well, various different merchandise, I'm hoping. So I've been working on that as well, and I hope you all enjoy it. Alright, on to the video. I have these two to repot. Should take this one. This one is a variegated heartleaf philodendron, one of my favorites. So I definitely need to repot it. As you see, there's a little new growth on there. So fun. These are really fun. Back a year or two ago, I can't remember. Y'all let me know down below. Did y'all like that plant? It was one of my favorites. And then also a strawberry milk confetti plant. I'm a syngonium collector, and so I like to offer syngoniums on my website as well. So we'll be definitely having different ones on there. And then in the future, there's just so much fun things that I didn't even know I could do. So it's just there's a lot of options, and it gets overwhelming, and I just want to learn first before just diving into it. That's why it's kind of taking really slow and steady with this business. But I really thank you all so much. Have been really supportive. So that's been amazing. And the support is there. I definitely see it from the community, and I just find it wonderful. Just spilling the soil everywhere. Oh my god. And then this one already has roots, but I needed to acclimate it and make sure it was doing okay. And that's how I repot. That's how I repot the plant. I like using these clear containers because I get to see the roots afterwards, and then also I think the customer likes it as well. I've been trying to make it a little bit nicer looking, so I've been changing some things up. So excited for that. Let's get this one in here. There's a lot of soil. This was smart. This one, I cut so much already, and I wasn't gonna like sell them, but I found people to trade with, so I thought that was fun and got some really fun plants to like cut and propagate. So I got silver swords and philodendron pink princess. So I have like plans with what I want to do with that and how I want to introduce those eventually to the store. Some will just be like, you know, planters, but I feel like people might appreciate it if I grow them out a little bit more to where, like, if I would want to buy a pink princess at this time, you know, like the size and then also the way it's like the color and stuff, and to come in a pot also. So I don't know if people, because like I feel like I want to like have also options, and then there's going to be an option where I'm offering candle or like a gift bundle set, so it's like a candle and a plant, and I don't know if the candle might be out by the time that I've put up this video, probably already, maybe. So it's like a really nice gift, so that way you could like give it to your friend or loved one or spouse or, you know, someone that really likes a nice candle and a nice plant. So that's what I think I want to do. I like making people happy, and I like when people get a nice plant from me, and I think the candle also, and I think the candle will just make it really like perfect. So I looked at all of them, and I'm sampling stuff, and so if I don't like it, I'm not gonna offer it to you. So I always make like all the checks. So just so you know, if you ever see anything, because I really want to offer y'all some stuff. I should already talk about it, but it's like skincare. So I want to offer y'all some skincare lines. I've been looking at a lot of things that have been working for me, so I want to show that and share that with y'all. I get asked a lot, like, how does that work for you? What are you doing? You know, like, what's your routine? And so there's a lot of things that that y'all, I really like. Like, I like using makeup and being artistic and sharing my creative side with that. Like, it's been really going. That's been really going fun. But also I like skincare and caring for my skin, and it's just like self-care as well for me. So I hope y'all might like that eventually. I'm slowly working that in there and getting y'all's opinion. I think it's great that way. So, but yeah. What do y'all think about these plants? I think these are like really pretty. So, those are 2 plants. Now we need a repot that monster. It's like a big old plant. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is dump the soil outside, and then I'll be back. Okay, before I do that, let me show you all the plants. This is the Philodendron gloriosum zebra. Look at that foliage. And as you see, this philodendron is a crawler, so it crawls. I might be chopping it. I'm trying not to chop it because I really like the way it's growing and I really want to see it grow more, so I'm trying to not chop it. But I get the urge of just being like, the roots aren't even that developed, so I might not do it. You know, if they were more developed, then yeah. But as you see, it's not gonna go anywhere, and I think this soil is not aerated enough for it, so we're gonna be definitely changing that out. And I have like a ton of leca. I have like 2 shopping bags full of leca, so I need to I need to use that. And if it doesn't fit right now, it'll fit later. So we'll work with that right now. Oh, and then this is this new foliage. So what do y'all think? I sold a lot of this before, so now it's just been growing. And I just love it. It's like one of my favorite plants, and I hope plants that I offer become your favorite plants too, because I've done a lot of really like cool things of like learning. Now, like if you get them in soil, they've been inoculated, so that means like they have like myco in it from Great White, the product, so that has helped the plant absorb the nutrients better, and I've noticed they root better that way as well. I'm using a lot of like a different mixture. I talk a lot about it in my second channel, so this is like the latest video, and you're welcome to check it out. It's linked in my community tab, so you're definitely welcome to check that out as well if you just want to like hang out and talk plants. So here is more like updates and stuff like that. Alright, I am back. Moving these plants out the way. Sorry for the background noise. Dinner is being made. So, Sulfur. I'm going to tell you right now, this has been the best go-to product for me. It has been saving a lot of plants. These roots are pretty decent, some noodle roots, but I like being a little precautious with the plants, especially the ones that I love, like this one, one of my favorites. Do y'all like when I do favorites video? Should I do a favorites video here? I did one on my other channel, on my personal channel, so I could definitely just be doing more on here as well. Just needed to take a little break and do some things. Just, live life and do me. That's it. But we're gonna leave this plant alone for a little bit. It already has some sulfur. You can douse it more with sulfur if you want. But I do that just to make sure there's no like rotting that's gonna like get to it, and then also cleaner, a bit more sterile when you place it in leca. So we're gonna do that. Oh, let me do it over here too. And then we also like do services as well. If you see behind me, those are some of the plants that I'm taking care of currently. So we do like plant boarding, plant sitting, virtual plant care. It's all listed down below in the website under my services. So it's really fun, easy. You get to nurture your plants while you're away. I get to like repot them. If you bring the pots obviously and the substrate you want and stuff like that, and then we just work it out. So I think that's been great and been wonderful and really been helping her out, especially during like hard times. So I like that. I like helping people. Alright, so we're gonna leave this alone and we'll be back. here is a bag of leca. So just gotta place it in here. This is the container it's gonna go in. Oops. Now I just gotta like fit this in here somehow. So we're just gonna use this, and then what I'm gonna do is take it into the shower and then rinse it off with water and see if it drains out the bottom, because if it does drain out the bottom, then I'll have to figure something out. But I want to use this. Definitely wanted to start using this because it's like, I think easier. I think the plant will like it better. So I'll be back. Alright, so the leca situation did not work. There's actually a hole in the planter, so it was just like draining all the water. So what I'm gonna do is propagate it into these two containers. As you see, it has enough fruits for this one to grow, and then we're gonna propagate this one. And the way I know is because there's more active growth points on this end also. As you see, an active growth point is this protruding bump on the active node. And then so what you're gonna want to do is you can actually like break this whole part off, but if you, the way I think it's like if you cut it from here, all of this will activate. So we're gonna do that. I should just take this off. I feel like it's just easier if I just take this off. I think I'm just gonna do that instead. So we're just gently going to maneuver it back and forth, and you're gonna be hearing like a little like crunch or a little like noise, and that's good. That means it's separating from the other part of the stem, and so as we do that, there you go. And don't be afraid, this means that you just have now 2 plants. And as a result, we're just going to callus them off. Callusing means like hardening off the skin of the plant. And I use a little sulfur. I have a mixture, it's like sulfur, cinnamon, and rooting hormone. You should use that. I'm just gonna use sulfur. There. So now, that's done. Let me get a box. I'm still kind of organizing my area over here. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm still organizing my area. What I do is I put everything in 3 boxes, and that way I keep things, sell things, and donate whatever I don't need. So we're gonna work on this big, large system. And what you're gonna do is you want a pot size that's like adequate enough for the root system as well. So we're going to remove all this soil from there. I'm just gonna leave like a little bottom layer on the bottom, and then place this on top. Like that. And as you see, it's like still on top, and I hold it as I pour the soil inside. And why I do that is because it helps like maintain the position and the how like far up I want the plant to be. And then I just maneuver the soil around it. And then if it needs more soil, as you see, it's still going to need more soil because it's a little leaning out. And what you want to do is then place some more soil on top, or your substrate, and just kind of like maneuver that in there. Alright. And then it still needs more, so I'm just gonna dump all this in here. And so now, as you see, it's just going to be crawling out this way and then growing out. That'll be really good for the plant. Next, we're going to be potting this one up into here, like so. I don't like this container. So I got some soil. I had to go outside because I am not keeping soil in here anymore. Learned my lesson. Next, we just place this in here. I don't like these because they're so flimsy, but I think if I put it in like a cash po, it'll be easier. But I'm gonna go water these now. There we go. Oh, and what I do, I think it's really important if you're propagating plants, giving them the nutrition and the all the best possible ways to help it thrive. So what I've learned is to add myco to your propagations. Myco is mycorrhizal fungi, and what it does, it helps build a better relationship with the plant and the soil, so the root structure of the plant and the soil. So it helps it bond better and absorb the nutrients a little bit better. Alright. Well, everybody, those are my little plant chores for this video. There's a ton to do, but I'm not sure if y'all want to see like a 4-hour long video of plant chores from my store. There's a lot of wiping down, there's like a cleaning that I do and stuff like that. So these are just like a bit of my chores. Well, thank you all so much for sticking around. I am so happy to have all the new subscribers onto this channel. Thank you. And as always, if you want to check out my personal channel where I just talk about plants and other things on it, and then visit my website down below. All right, y'all take care. Bye, everyone.